This is IBM Museum, and this brief video is a little bit more for the channel scheduling and planning. Just to say that probably of the social media out there, and I recently recommended to a friend, told her that the best thing you do on your YouTube channel to get visibility is you just saturate social media. Every platform of social media that's out there, you go through, you have a consistent brand that you throw at those places and you interlink those. I haven't even done that very well myself. In one particular platform of Twitter, it's been where it's language. I haven't shown enough love to what I have up on Twitter. And I thought about it even a little bit today of doing like pictures of this server 330, the motherboard inside of it, because just to go through and document and show a little bit more what's going on. There's other planers out there for the 330 that are different. What I was seeing was it just wasn't the same motherboard that I have in this unit. And there's a lot of stuff going on here that I want to go through and document and not necessarily get an interest in, but just I feel that going through and doing photos of something like that is a great way to do that. And it's something that, I can put up photos on my own site and everything else and organize a little bit of them, but it doesn't work well. And YouTube, for all that, I can do a community post. I mean, right as I hit 600 subscribers, I found that was a resource that I could use before YouTube had it at 1,000 subscribers. And by the way, YouTube, you need to go through and identify some stuff. I'd love a link to knowing when you can go through and tag another channel, that you subscribe to or that you're watching, that you want to identify of how many videos and subscribers that other channel has to have to be able to do that. Because I've seen some channels I want to go through and promote, and it just doesn't let me. But the community post on YouTube, the picture format, you're able to have like 5 images in a community post. And the way YouTube wants to format them in this 4:3 aspect ratio or whatever, it's different from the photos I normally expect. And even you'll get a photo and it'll tell you change the margins and you can't change anything. YouTube is a platform for videos, not for photographs. And it just doesn't work well. It doesn't thread properly for the discussion and everything else. I'm going to go through to use Twitter more in this instance. There are other places, other channels, even effectively, or even people that go through, and that is their social media aspect of, they go through and have a what's considered a tweet stream of going through and multiple photographs and just a rolling commentary, basically, with a better aspect to do photos on that. And there's other platforms, of course. I mean, but Twitter is one of the ones out there. I've just been ignoring it more. I need to go through, and that's one of the platforms I need to look at a little bit more and work with. Now, for any kind of link for me, I do have the page up. It doesn't even display all that well in this instance on the browser capture in OBS, just mainly for the width of the screen that you have, and it rolls that top titling that I have. And I'd even like to go through and develop a little bit more of this page as a simplistic link here. I guess I don't go to my own links, or it's not counting those at the top. Of course, it shows the Arden tool that I go through on that. But that's for anything that relates to me, is where those locations that you can find me. And of course, at the very top, it's got the YouTube channel, and I do that to the exclusion a lot of the time of the other platforms. Now, the Twitter link is here, and you know it goes through it. It may have been better to show this in image format, just with how it's represented to me of the things, but you're seeing it in the browser capture of OBS, which goes through and doesn't show any sort of log-on personalization to a site for your content. It just goes through and shows the browser page as if you were anybody else. And as you can see here, I mean, it's been even a little bit of time since I've gone through and done any sort of tweet on my own, and even further down of, you know, after that one, it's even a longer period of time. This is retweets and everything else of some of the people that I do follow on Twitter. So it's a little bit better. And I'm not necessarily interested in masking my name, as it were. I mean, or otherwise I wouldn't be wearing jackets on video that show my name on, you know, on the jacket itself. So I'm not worried about that aspect. But you know, you learn my name in this stuff, but that's fine as well. I will leave a link, and it is, my site is case sensitive with the URLs that are in there, you know, the subdirectories and everything else, the web content. So it's links with a capital L, just IBMMuseum.com/links with the capital L. I'll give that in the video description for this video, that people can click on it, and that has the places, the links to click of everywhere I'm at out there on the internet. And it's a good general nature of any platform out there. I mean, I've branded that name for long enough period of time. I think I'm even coming across about 20 years since I've really used that branding of IBM Museum in everything out there. So it's an easy way to find me, and I do go through and respond to that. But I will be using Twitter a little bit more, and I look forward to people going through and following me that way. And I'm going to do some backlinks as well, so people that find me elsewhere on social media can backlink that in to my YouTube channel as well. Just being aware that I have a channel, and to possibly subscribe to my videos as well. So look forward to seeing that in the future. But this is IBM Museum. That's all I have for now. Thank you.